Okay, I'm going to cut these. And this one is... This is calendula. Honey oatmeal. Calendula. It's called Floral Garden.
Today. The train is the first part of the transit system to get up and running after the end of the nearly 2-month-long transit strike. This morning, Mayor Larry O'Brien rode the train between Carleton University and Greenboro Station. And there will be votes today on a liberal amendment to the federal budget. Which means the Conservatives will stay in power, but not everyone within the liberal party. More news at noon here on CBC Radio 1. Here's the weather for Ottawa. A mix of sun and clouds today with a chance of flurries early this afternoon. That clouds are clearing tonight at the low -17. Sunny as well with a high of -8 degrees. On Wednesday, sunny again, a low of -20 and a high of -13. Thursday, sunny, low 22, high 13 degrees. Right now in Ottawa, it is mostly cloudy at -3. The winds are from the west at 15 millimeters an hour.
-3, it's quite warm now.
Across Canada, 50 of this country's top emerging artists, 50 of tomorrow's best, recording their hearts out today, all part of Next, Music Future. Catch the rising stars on CBC Radio 2's Sunday afternoon in concert and Canada Live. For more, go to cbc.ca/next. That reminds me of a story. Since the middle of the 16th century, folks in jolly old England had been playing whist, a 4-player card game popular among a number of classes. To the upper crust, it was a diversion. To the rest, particularly soldiers, it was a popular form of gambling. In the greatest exception to that. Excuse me, Terry? All right. A little something for the fun jar. Bringing order to the chaos was an English barrister, Edmund Hoyle. In 1742, he published a short treatise on the game of whist, which promptly became the argument-settling authority on the game. A few years later, Hoyle wrote rules to a number of other games in the volume Hoyle's Standard Games. His works became such an authority that the language adopted a new idiom, according to Hoyle. It refers to a standard, widely accepted authority on something. Advertising, for instance. Libraries have books and rules for effective advertising, many by the giants of the industry, and also by those who trash those rules with spectacular success. It remains a sharply debated point in my industry. My name is Terry O'Reilly. Let's see if we can't settle the question once and for all and discover if there really are rules for creating advertising that wins you over, according to Hoyle, in the age of persuasion. I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message.
Another cup of Maxwell's coffee, George?
Yeah, for me, congratulations.
I love this show. I'll go turn it up.
The rules of creative advertising. Buried within this tree-killing poem are all the lessons gleaned in a century and a half of the age of persuasion. Everybody in the ad industry gets one. Once we've received our advertising decoder rings and learned the secret advertising handshake. Some are commandments, others are suggestions. The rest are nifty tips, like the ones that help you add 5 yards to your golf swing. When I give creative radio advertising seminars, I'm fond of noting many of the tricks I've learned for writing radio ads. For instance, if you need to make up a number, say an address or the number of years 2 characters have been married, use 11, because 11 is the funniest number in the English language. It's just one too many. Another tip, physical comedians are rarely funny on radio. And when timing a script to fit 30 or 60 seconds, don't use a stopwatch. Instead, count the words. I'll show you what I mean. Ready, Keith? Go. Writing a script for a voiceover is a tricky business in so many ways. A common mistake is to jam too many words into that confined space. Over the years, I learned a nifty trick for timing out a comfortable script. Instead of running a stopwatch, you count the words. The rule of thumb is this: 185 words fill 60 seconds comfortably. For a 30-second script, the 85 words I'm reading right now should just fill that space nicely. How'd we do, Keith?
29.87 seconds.
That's okay, Keith. Just get the stopwatch fixed when you get a chance. Another trick I teach is that hard C and K sounds are funny, as the great Mel Blanc once demonstrated so beautifully for Johnny Carson.
Leaving on track 5 for Anaheim, Azusa, and Coop. Come on.
Exactly. Cleveland is funnier than New York. Cutlery is funnier than spoon. It was a phenomenon first noticed in the era of live TV shows. Every time a performer used a hard C or a K word, the audience laughed. But these are tricks and guidelines, not to be confused with the rules from the big book. Like this one. Make the product the hero of an ad. In other words, the brand is the star around which the creative content orbits. A textbook case is this wonderful ad from Austria about recycling. To make its point, every word and phrase in the spot is borrowed, recycled from other actual commercials, and cut together in a kind of Frankenstein message.
Warum etwas Altes einfach weglaufen? Ist doch schade. Sich aus altem Drücken.
There we are. Looks nice, doesn't it?
It's a little rusty or rusted. Here's an English translation.
Throwing away all things and other ways to...
So this is calendula flowers.
Witnessing. Because this radio spot was created pasting together bits of old radio spots. That's how easy and effective recycling is. Why not try it yourself? With free recycling. www.recycling.at.
A great creative idea draws you in. A particular creative device of making a commercial from recycled commercials makes the product the hero. The product being the idea of recycling. That spot begins with an advantage over so many other messages. It's selling something whose benefits are widely understood.
This is teatree.
Its
Smells
only
like it
task,
too.
then, is to remind people of something that most of them already accept. For those in the marketing world who don't enjoy that luxury, here's another rule worth noting. Advertising shouldn't sell a product. It should sell a benefit. This I have always believed. A product is something an advertiser makes, but a benefit is something a customer uses. In rare cases, as in this spot for an American hospital, the benefit is as simple, as profound, as life over death.
72-year-old Karen Tomlin was actively involved in her church.
72-year-old Karen Tomlin was actively involved in her church.
She started suffering from severe chest pains.
She
learned that there were extensive blockages in her arteries. 2 conventional angioplasties failed to clear the blockages.
Doctors at the used a procedure called rotoblader to open her arteries.
It's very beautiful, isn't it?
The symptoms disappeared.
It's very strong.
Members of the church pray for her recovery. Members of the church say her recovery is a miracle.
Which hospital you choose can make all the difference in the world. Mount Sinai. Another day, another breakthrough.
In the U.S., where people might shop for a hospital, what is the key benefit they're looking for? The best possible treatment for what ails them. Identifying that key benefit can be a lot trickier than it sounds. Compare that spot to
Isn't that
this
beautiful?
one.